Hi Suku lisemhlanga. Hello Namathemba Mpofu. Kunjani? Hi Mzala. Alright Noma. Hello, Ambrosino Nyams Abrigado. How are you? How are you? Great. How are you guys? Hope you're good. How's things? How is your, what's today? How's your Wednesday? Hope everything is okay, guys. Hope everything is okay. Right. So I just thought, let me just come here quickly and then we share the few links that I have. Yeah, we share the few links that I have and then we take it from there. Hi, Lucia Rumbi. How are you? Hello, Belinda. Let's share the live, guys. Any problem in you don't share the live. The few that do share the lives, honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference because these opportunities, these lives are out there so that our prospect employers see. Us. Right, guys, can you confirm on your end? Kule sign, like a star sign, Liana, we can now put stars. Kindly to confirm, guys. Nguti, can we do that? Anybody who can confirm for me, there will be a big star sign. Yeah, please do confirm. Hi, Bushle Stone, how are you? Hope you're good. Belinda, I greeted you, and yeah, I greeted you. So, guys, what's up? Kambanjan, how's things? Wherever you are, what's the new updates? Selizweni, what are the mahungas? All right, it's there. Great. So guys, let's use those that icon. Let's use that icon and let me walk up to those stars, which usually has issues. The moment we get these stars and people start throwing them in, or Satan will want to come through and snatch whatever we have. But like I've always said, these stars are going to contribute to charity work that we do as a community. So let's kindly throw in those stars and then I'll be the most I'll be the most encouraged person. Yeah, I'll be motivated as well. Yeah, it keeps me motivated. Let me continue doing whatever I'm doing. So thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Nitemina, if anybody has any questions concerning yesterday's live, just ask me, Buzanini, and then we can respond. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have much time, so we'll stick to the 1 hour, like even today. So let's just make it, quick and snappy. All right. Hi, Tele. Mama Gamuzimbayiwa, how are you, darling? Hope you're good. Vundla Espati Kunjan. So, guys, kindly use those stars, and let's use those stars. Faganinama stars, it really makes a difference to me. It does make a difference. Got a response from USA. Anyone who can help with caregiver interview tips. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, Tinashe. I think we need to play you a song. Honestly, this is it's a life-changing opportunity, really, when you get such responses. Hardly do people get genuine responses, and some end up falling into scammers. But it's a congratulations to you, honestly, Tinashe. Guys, as far as my love, my likes for Tinashe Thomas. She got a response from USA, like she has said, Lapana. Then the caregiver interview tips. Really, I think I'll have to link you up with somebody who does that on our behalf. I'll link you up. You just come to my inbox, and then I'll link you up with her. She really assisted a lot of people who've done their interviews. So I'm quite positive that you're going. Guys, let jealous in. I don't see any loves and likes flying. Why are we jealous? And we always celebrate for each other's successes. Let's kindly celebrate for her. And what I'll tell you is, Tinashe, make good use of this opportunity. When you get an interview opportunity, don't let it down the drain. Yeah, just make sure you shine. That's the tip that I can give you, Mina, personally. Just make sure you shine. Make sure you outdo the interview. Yeah. And there's no way, honestly, that interview can just go, because they've selected you, they've seen your CV and seen what you are capable of this job. So just nail it. That's one thing that I'm going to tell you. Nail it to the core. Yeah, nail it to the core. I was going to play you a song so that Vele will get motivated, but I'm afraid we're going to end up being blocked. Yeah, but anyway, congratulations, Tinashe. Like I've said, you come to my inbox. I'm going to link you with somebody who's going to help you with those tips. They'll actually give you a mock interview. Yeah, they will give you a mock interview. Congratulations, really. Thank you for sharing that. So guys, story is also I posted the story that I was talking about yesterday, and I'm sure most of you saw the story. That's how it is, guys. But that doesn't mean that the UK is an impossible place to go to. It's the ideal place, guys. We had somebody who is in the UK yesterday, Vango, he was just open about everything. He told us what life is possible in the UK. So in as much as these stories come up and everything, guys, that's none of our business, really. Yeah, because if this person, I believe, Mina, from the way I looked at things, I believe if there was such a serious issue, this person could have reported to the police, not even to Facebook. Right, because what would Facebook, how will Facebook help you in that aspect? So the police are the rightful people to report to, because that's sexual abuse. So yeah, just to close the case, don't be let down stories, lawa and all that. People have different motives in whatever we do. So when stay focused, you know what you want. The stories can come left, right, and center, but as long as you've planned you're going to pursue your diaspora journey, just pursue it, guys. Nothing should stop you. And above all, do your due diligence. Before you settle for a certain country that you want to go to, make sure you do your thorough research about that place, how the process goes about, and everything. Right? Today, unfortunately, I'll be the what do you call it? I'll take a twist to one of the opportunities that I've always told you about. Right? Uslo Gutaba Maposa. Hi. Guys, kindly invite people and share the live, please. If we share the live, honestly, it's going to take us far. City put lama stars as well. Honestly, ngiyacela lapho sibili nxa semfika kuma stars, I really beg you, ngiyacela, guys, just put in the stars and they will certainly come a long way. A lot of people need our help out there, and just to give back to the community, or just to give back to what I'm doing, to sharing these opportunities at no cost. Just throw in those 1 cent stars, or throw in those, just 1 star will mean a lot. Kindly do that, guys, if you can. Thank you. And then little put ama love, lama likes, just to show ukuthi I have people that I'm talking to, because if it just goes quiet, then I won't be knowing if we're still together or what. So I was saying, Kates, right now as I speak, I want to take a twist to this New Zealand opportunity that I've always preached to you about. Right? I'm specific to New Zealand, really. Remember, I've said, I've talked about New Zealand and Canada, but this time, just give me your ears, guys. And then if you know anybody who also has wanted to pursue this journey, please call them. Babi saying, what we do here, we first, update each other on whatever is happening. And then after that, let's share the links. So for those who just came for the links, you'll just have to bear with me, guys. I share the links the last 10 minutes of our live, right? So Kates, we just want to update each other on what we've talked about previously and, the way forward and whatever. If you have any questions about any opportunity, or if there is an opportunity that I want to tell you about, right? And then end of the live, I'm going to share the screenshots for the jobs that are available, right? So I want to take a twist to this New Zealand journey, guys. I wanted to post delay, but then on second thoughts, I said, no, let me just hold on a little bit for now, yeah, because I will spill the beans. Oh my goodness, do I have this? No, it's on my other phone. Yes, it's on my other phone, and I thought I'd taken a screenshot of it. All right, and I'll post it, and then we'll discuss about it tomorrow. Yeah, I always want to go to, if there's something that's happening and we bring it on the platform, we discuss it as a community, and then we come up with a solution to it, or we come up with, your thoughts about whatever is there, okay? So, unfortunately, I don't have it on this phone. It's a phone in a live. It's quite interesting, but at the same time, it's 50-50. I'll hear what you think. I was just discussing about it with somebody who is in New Zealand. And then, like I said, I want to get somebody who went through that route, who is already in New Zealand. And then we have them here, get to interview them. We hear how they went about it, how the visa process went on, then how they settled, or how they've been trying to settle. Yeah, I'm still trying to get that person. So the moment I get that person, honestly, I'll bring them on here, and then we talk to them. We hear from the horse's mouth. I always prefer, to have people on the ground, and then they tell us about it. So this post that I wanted to share with you, it's something that I also got from another post, right? And then I tried to verify with someone who is in New Zealand. They seemed to be, speaking the same language with me. So meaning that post has some truth in it, right? So we have to do our due diligence as well as we pursue our journeys on allow. So I hope you understand, guys. Good afternoon, family. Nozinga Nguli, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Imagine we now have the stars. Imagine we now have the stars, and it's all honors to you guys for all your following and all that, So I try to make sure we keep the page clean, everything just goes accordingly. Like I've always said, these stars go to charity. So even when we're rewarded these stars, and we're such a small platform, it really means a lot to us. So let's just use them. If you can, just put in your 1 star, your 5 star, your 10 stars, your 100 stars. That will certainly mean a lot, guys. I just pray maybe they'll also award us with our subscriptions. When they give us the subscriptions, it's so easy for me to just throw in those links to the subscribers, and then they can quickly put in their applications. It's easier that way. But when we don't have the subscriptions page like this, I will just have to show you the screenshots, and then you go and check the company, you put in your application. Yeah, but otherwise, the stars, guys, let's celebrate the stars and let's shine. Let's throw in those stars. Just 1 star would mean a lot, really. I'm not asking for too much. It's stars, so I see 1. It will mean something. So New Zealand, for now, let's pack it, because I think in this Popeye, I just assumed I also have it on this phone. No, I don't have it. I just assumed I have it on this phone, but I'm surprised. Anila, it's not here. It is not here. Right, but I want us to read this, all right, for a start, before we get on to the New Zealand route tomorrow, right? Because I want us to review something. Hello, hi. I'm great the fact that we're getting everything in order slowly. Yeah, bit by bit, Nazinga. We'll get there. We'll certainly get there. Right, I want us to read this, and then we take it from here. When we're discussing it tomorrow, I guess we'll have a starting point. I'll post that, in that post today, actually. Then let's think around it and whatever. And tomorrow when I come on live, I think the tempers would have gone down as well. And we will know, we'll come together and reason on that post and make our, researches and try and get, if you know anybody who is in New Zealand or anybody who has just relocated with this visa, with this visitor's visa, just ask them to come through. Ask them, give them my number or give me their number. I can get in touch with them. Then we come and have them here, just to hear how their journey was, how they managed to settle, and how quickly they managed to get the job and everything. And as much as we talk about these things, guys, but we, at times Google writes something, right? Or some websites, they write something. Like I'm telling you, Mina, every time I make sure I use the government websites. So the government website will tell you what if there's this route, right? But now, for you to go on and, get on with the route, you should have made your due diligence, you've made your researches and everything, and you're sure of what's going to happen. Because at times, I believe the government says something, but for them to start or to initiate it, it might take a month or 2 months or 3 months, they're still looking at the logistics and looking at how they're going to do this thing and all that. So I think with New Zealand, really, from what I've checked, I think this is where we are at now. For now, I don't want to discourage you, but like I said, I'm going to take a twist, right, to the way I've been encouraging you on the New Zealand route, right? I'm glad I haven't had somebody who has come back to me to say, I've got my visa. I haven't got anybody from our community, right, to say, right, here I am, I'm going, so that we follow up their journey, right? I'm glad that way. At the same time, I'm seeing some posts that are coming in which are not really, convincing, which have made me decide otherwise, right? Let's read this from the New Zealand website, right? The New Zealand government website, right? This is where I'm reading from. It's unfortunate it's a link and I don't know how I can show it to you. So this is where I'll be reading from. I hope you can see this. New Zealand immigration, right? This is where I'm going to be reading, whatever I'm going to be reading to you. At least we have something written down. Oh, thank you, Nozinga. There are the stars, guys. Stars have just started coming in. Our first star sender. Thank you so much, Nozinga. Thank you very much. Let me start showing everyone the road. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the love, Nozinga. I really appreciate. Thank you. Please, guys, let's put my love, my likes for Nozinga for the 50 stars that she has sent through. I really appreciate you, girl. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. Guys, let's show the loves and the likes. Let's just appreciate her for the 50 stars that she has sent. You don't know how it means to me, the little that you can send, whatever it is, I really appreciate it. That's how easy I am. I certainly appreciate that small little thing that you can give to me. Honestly, God bless you and thank you so much, guys. Let's get the screen rolling, guys. That's my love, my likes, please. It's just lovely to appreciate, what somebody has done. Yeah. Honestly, that's the best that you can do for me. Thank you, Nozinga. Okay. So I'm reading from here, guys. Let's slowly attentively, and because the post that I'm going to send has something to do with this, but I guess we have not been giving it a critical analysis, right? So let me read to you this. Then we take it from there. We're going to talk about it at length tomorrow, right? So my question was while I'm in New Zealand as a visitor, can I look for a job? This I was asking from the New Zealand immigration immigration, right? Now they responded and said, when your visa was granted, it was on the basis of you visiting New Zealand. You can't work on a visitor's visa, but you can look for work, right? I guess for those that I've talked to on my inbox, I've clarified, Wuti, when you go to New Zealand, guys, as a visitor, right, and you get there, we are not saying when you get there, that visitor's visa, which you have on your passport, right? We are not saying that visitor's visa is the one that's going to get you the job. No, I've always clarified that. I hope you understand, guys. I've always said to whoever I've talked to and every live that I've done here talking about New Zealand, I've never said that New Zealand visa, you get to New Zealand, you start working with that visa, right? What I've said is when you get to New Zealand, that visitor's visa allows you to get into New Zealand, right? When you get into New Zealand, then you can start looking for work. Like they are saying, you can't work on a visitor's visa, but you can look for work. So you can get into New Zealand with that visa because it is a visitor's visa, but you cannot start working. The only thing that you can do is you can start looking for work. Unlike, I've even given you an example with Ireland. Island, we have people, especially the South Africans. You come in, you don't need a visa, you don't need a visitor's visa or anything. You just walk in like you're going maybe to, you know, to KZN or whatever from Joburg, right? So you don't need a visa to come into Ireland, right? When you get into Ireland, what I've always said to people is the Ireland government specifies you cannot look for a job when you're on a visitor's visa. Neither can you work. You can't get this. You can't do these things. Whether what will be what. But I have had instances, right, where I guess umuntu comes in, they're able to look for a job, they go back, and then what? They've been given the paperwork and everything, right? Right, thank you. Thanks for coming through, Vezu, and thanks for that big star. So you can't really, you can't, that's an island for you, and you can't look for a job. Neither can you. You just come, do your visiting, you know, see places, what, and then you go back to your country. But in New Zealand, is different in this, when they introduce this thing. You can come in, they give you that visitor's visa, you can start looking for a job, right? But you will not start working as long as you do not have the specific papers to allow you to work. That visa is for you to get into the country. Are we together there? City, show the loves and the likes if we are together, because I want us to take it step by step. I'll just explain it for 5 minutes and then I move on to something else, right? I hope we understand it clearly there. And this, I'm not saying it, but it's the New Zealand immigration website that is saying it, right? So sisonke guys, my love, my likes, so that I see what we are together. We're not losing each other along the way, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be misquoted. If there is anybody who have said you get your New Zealand visa, you go and get a job, no, maybe we didn't get each other cleared. The visitor's visa is to allow you into the country, right? When you get into the country, you are then allowed to look for a job. That's what is being said in the website, right? But it says you cannot work on that visa. So Manje, you're probably asking yourself, all right, so how will I work then? Because Nobantu has said you go to New Zealand, you're guaranteed of a job and whatever. So what's going to happen, right? It then goes on to say, apply for a work visa. We call your intentions your bona fides, right? While you can look for work or attend a job interview in New Zealand on a visitor's visa, your primary purpose must be just a visit, right? That's your primary purpose. It just must be a visit, right? You can't work on a visitor's visa, so you will need to apply for a work visa before you can start work, right? Thank you, guys. Maybe Tarirochi Banda. Hi, great. So I think it's clear, guys. I've just read to you from the website, right? So I think people have been getting this thing, they've been misinformed, or they've interpreted it in a different way. I hope, guys, if I wish I could get somebody here who has been listening to what I'm saying, to repeat what I've said. Maybe somebody is going to say it in a different way, which other people will understand. But just in brief, what I'm saying is, guys, the New Zealand route that we've always been talking about, they are saying you apply for a work visa, for a visitor's visa. The requirements are there. All the requirements are there for the New Zealand visa. I think I've given you, right? I've given you the requirements. And then when you get those requirements, just a moment, guys. Right, sorry about that, guys. So when you get that visa, you pack your bags, come back to New Zealand. When you get to New Zealand, you are then going to start to look for a job. But what I've advised people is, especially those who have come to my inbox and I really, you know, a one-to-one consultation at no cost though, I've said to them, it's best you move to New Zealand with a skill, right? From what I've seen, really, it's best you move to New Zealand with your skill. You have a certain skill and you know what, when you get there, that skill is under the critical skills, right? Which are really needed. Maybe if you're a skills person like a mechanic, right? Maybe if you're a mechanic or an electrician or a fitter or a nurse or a doctor, what else? You know, those people with skills and professions. If you move in as a visitor, it's easy for you to just look for jobs, right? Because you have a skill value that is required in New Zealand. Okay, remember there is the recovery visa, the recovery work visa, that we talk about. That recovery work visa, guys, when we started talking about it, We said you can't move to New Zealand before you get the job here, right? You are applying for, there were those jobs that were put out there, you know, for those who fall in this category, you can apply for these jobs, especially the engineering companies, or builder, you know, the painters and the drivers and whatnot. They were put on that category, recovery work visa. So they would apply for a job, right, from USIK, and they went to New Zealand. Its job website is mainly SEEK, yeah, SEEK. So you apply for the job while you are here, like you would do with the COSA or UK. You apply while you are here, and then they give you the paperwork, you do the interviews and everything, and then you are moving in, being taken to New Zealand by a work visa. You understand? So it's totally different with the visitor's visa that we're talking about. So what I've encouraged people with a visitor's visa, hamba with your specific skill. If you're a beautician and beauticians are needed in New Zealand, you're better off. If you are a teacher, I've been helping this other teacher to try and register, right? To try and register so that when they move in, right, they have their skill and they're already registered with the teacher's board or whatever. So now if you're in New Zealand and you do not have a skill, that's when that story that I said I was going to read to you, or the story that I'm going to post, comes in. A certain person has moved to New Zealand and they didn't specify really for how long they've been in New Zealand, right? And then they are saying they're struggling to get a job. They are struggling to get a job. They have been told you need to have a work visa or you need to be a resident of New Zealand. She says she has applied different places, but she is failing to get the work visa. But now her question was, every day when she opens the SEEK website, right, in New Zealand, Yama Jobs, she will always see the jobs that are written, like maybe there are 1,058 available jobs, or there are, you know, so many jobs that are out there, right, which accommodate abantu who have come in through the visitor's visa. But yeah, now the response that they're getting, remember, a lot of people have been saying to me, Novantu, we see these jobs, especially on Indeed. They've said they see the jobs on Indeed, and Indeed says the visa sponsorship. When they apply, they tell them what you should be already in Ireland, you should be already in the UK, you should be already wherever. So at the end of the day, really, it doesn't tally with what they would have written, because they have said we'll have visa sponsorship, right? Then you apply, they tell you otherwise. So iSEEK website, Layo, it will tell you what you apply for work when you are there already, and then the response that you will get, even if you tell them what I'm already in New Zealand, they will tell you a different story. So this person seems to be nowhere, they haven't started working or whatever. Then I was talking to somebody who is already in New Zealand, and they were saying the best really is to have you having those skills. Now, electrician, buya on a visitor's visa, because you already have your skill. And if you can, because these are critical jobs, you know, that are needed in New Zealand. Electricians, fitter, boiler maker, nurses, they've always been recruiting ever since donkey years ago. So you are not wrong when you have that skill, or if you're a teacher. You understand, guys, what I mean? If you understand in general, stars, so that I see what I'm making sense. And then if there's any objection, really, I'm open to correction. If there's anybody with an objection to what I'm saying, come through. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. So that's where we stand with New Zealand for now, guys, in case people seem to be losing something. But I thought, let's make it clear. At the end of the day, and as much as we come with this information, encourage each other, let's move, guys. But at the end of the day, we don't want people to be stranded. We don't want people to be homeless. We don't want people to be destitute. So I hope you've got that clear. I'll post you on Aliana, and then we react on it. Let's react on it. We hear what other people think, and maybe we could get somebody. The aim is to get somebody who has used that visitor's visa into New Zealand, and they tell us how their journey has been and if they've been successful to get a job. I'm done about that one. I think I'm clear, guys. If I'm not clear, just ask for clarity, and then I'll try and make myself clear. Right, thank you so much, guys. The stars, please keep them coming. Please keep the stars coming, guys. I would really, really appreciate. Please keep the stars coming. So thank you so much. Hi, Chisomo Chimwemwe. Hope you're good. Thank you so much for the compliment. Hi, Sis Ndombe. Hope you're good, Sis Ndombenhle. Good afternoon. Right. So that's it about New Zealand, guys. So we've done with the update, right? And then now I'm getting on to the links. I think my live will be shorter today than I thought. So now I'm getting on to the links, guys. I want to, all right. Then there's another opportunity. This one, it's clear, guys. You remember we had Utsakani one of the days. She came through, Claire. Thank you for confirming, Belinda. And what it's very clear. We had Utsakani one of the days. She came through, she came through CV placement. And, her story, if we all follow the page, her story, we all know it. If you don't know it, oh, the live was deleted, I remember. So she came in through farmers, what do you call it? With the name of the visa, right? But it's for 6 months. She was just coming in fruit picking, right? But they have a certain name of calling it. It's more like a temporal visa. So she came in with a certain company, and then she was working. She told her story and everything, all love-it-dove, and then at that moment, that time when she was telling us about her story, it was like it was closed. The second so about the recruitment of farm workers and everything. And so this opportunity has come back again. It has come back again, and I saw from some different websites, the jobs have resurfaced, or indeed has also those jobs. And for those who could be interested in that line, guys, here is the opportunity, and you could apply, and then you never know. Maybe that's your way of coming into the UK. And remember, if you listen to Tsakani's story, guys, you would hear Uguti, whatever job that you'll be doing, at the end of the day, you want money in your pocket. Right. And this visa that she used, you come in, you work for that certain time. What's the name of the visa? It's got a name. Anybody who can remind me, guys, the name of the visa. So you come in, you work for your 6 months, and then you go back to your country. Right. So when you go back, guys, in most instances, you'll be staying in the farms. And the rentals will be subsidized. Right. You don't have transport cost really. So you have time to save up. To save up your money, because this is just a short-lived visa. It's not going to be long. You're just going to be there for 6 months. The next year, footy, when they have adverts, they know you now have experience. You have higher chances of being taken back, just like that. So there's no need to bring in your family, by the way, because you're just going for a short period, right? Working, then you come back. So it's easy to save your money that way. Especially looking at your situation. If you see what your situation doesn't allow you to permanently relocate, use that route. Get a cruise ship. You're going for a certain time, but you're not going with your family. So use that route, guys. There are some who would want such opportunities. This is the time. The opportunity has been opened. Don't think otherwise about it. Just go for it, guys. You never know. This could be your opportunity. So there is an opportunity for pig farm worker with visa sponsorship in the UK. And then this opportunity, I'll just share it with you right away. And then for those who are interested, you can take a screenshot, and then we take it from there. Right, where did I get this link from? Yeah, let's see if... All right, for those who are on the subscriptions, guys, kindly come to my inbox, and then I can share with you these opportunities, right? You can also check on Upopo. I think I saw Upopo talking about it. Pauline Popo Moyo, she talked about this, and I'm sure she has the links on the description box, right? She has the links on the description box. Mina, I'm trying to think where I got this. Right, so the job is this one. Oops. Right. So this will be the job. Pig farm worker. That's the UK language, English, but you just need to be able to conversate, to talk to people at work, right? And then that's the job. Okay. Responsibilities, what you'll be doing. Great. Untombenhle is fagazaring that. Great. So that's it. Untombenhle has applied. I'm happy you've done that. So that's the job, guys. And then you get on there like that. So yeah, that's the job. When you get the link, there's a place where you're just going to get something like this. You put in all your details, you upload your CV and what. So I just wanted to show you what the jobs are there. For the links, the direct links, if you can't come to my inbox, my subscribers, if you come to my inbox, I'll send you the links, then you get on it right away. So that's the job, guys. Pig farm worker. How you're getting the money and what really, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you are getting money in your pocket. Okay, I mean, there's nothing illegal about whatever you'll be doing, right? So Usisi Ntombenhle is agreeing with me there. She's also already put in her application. Thanks, Sis Ntombe. All the best. And then there's this one. senior general farm worker in the UK with visa sponsorship. Okay. Right. So there we are. You can just take screenshots so that now the links, you know which links in particular did I talk about. So there it is. You don't need IELTS, you don't need anything, guys. You just need you to put your CV and your application. Okay, so there we are. Senior general farm worker, general. So don't limit yourself and say, what I won't qualify. Maybe they need somebody with specific, you know, whatever. Just look at the responsibilities, see if you're able to write your CV along those lines, and then the qualifications. Really, you just need to have a little bit of you know, experience. Not experience, yeah, experience in either management or what. So they are the requirements. Just look at those requirements, uzabona where you fit in, and then you get on it. Okay, right, you do the same, the form at the end of it all, there's that, right, and then you upload your form lapana, and then that's it. Okay, then the last one would be horticulture, matamatisi, you know, all those things. The beaters, they come in here. Horticulture general farm worker with visa sponsorship in the UK. Okay, so there we are, guys. Let's share any live. Before I share about care worker, I think we'll have to check if you are sharing the live or not, because last thing get demoralizer to talk to people, you know, who won't help you. Right, and for those who are just coming in, we have stars now, guys. Just bless your girl with stars. So now English is required, no degree, the salary €12 per hour, which makes sense. Really, a lot of people are getting that rate, so you're good to go. Right, uthi afunakala yini sikoluhle mhlanga or not, just put in your application and see ukuthi bazakuthini. Yeah, just put in your application and see bazakuthini, really, so that at least we are sure of what's happening. I haven't put in an application, so I haven't had anybody who has said they've said ababafuni or whatever. So just put in your application, darling, and then we take it from there. Okay. Yeah, fruit picking, I remember, because the company that was recruiting for fruit picking was specific to South Africans, so not Zimbabweans. So this one is totally different. It's not a company that has said no to Zimbabweans. So just put in your application and then we take it from there. Dali, hope you understand. Okay? Right. Mbofu Wusi, hi, thanks for coming through. Right, so that's the farm worker opportunities. The farm worker opportunities, guys. I hope you are happy, and then I can move on to something else. I can move on to the social worker. If we have any social workers, come through, guys. Do come through. If we have social workers, I have some opportunities for you, and this is in London with full visa sponsorship. And then you need to be registered with the particular governing board, right? This was posted 2 hours ago. So it's a fresh link, which we should take up as soon as we can, right? These ones now, I'll specify the job link would be job visa. Yeah, just open job visa and then it's going to give you these links. Social worker sponsorship available. So guys, do we have social workers? I said I'm going to check if people have shared the live. Right, so that's the opportunity. Social worker sponsorship available. Your salary rate will be 34.089 to 65 a year, which is quite a lot, really. And then you'll be based in NHS, right? The social workers, guys, if you're there, Nancy opportunity. Nancy opportunity. Now to get to the end of the application, then we see, right, social worker England registration. You need to have registered with them or you have started registration process. Okay, a social worker, in most jobs that I've seen, they sponsor you from head to toe, really. What I mean there is from flight to, right, the closing date will be 7 July 2023. So make use of this one, guys. Kindly make use of this one. My social workers, they're like nurses, really. In most jobs that I've seen, they sponsor you from flights to registration fees to everything. So that's the job. if we have them come through. Okay, and then guys, stars, you want this strike. Let me check if there are any shares. Guys, ahula shares. I don't know why you're not sharing. I don't know where we expect us to get the links from, or where you expect the employers to to see us from. So if there are no shares, guys, really there's no reason to continue doing what we're doing. Maybe for now we'll just end it there. Let's just end it there, and then, because I'll never get this opportunity as long as we don't share the live. I've always preached, guys, when we share the live, that's how most of us get opportunities, right? You'll get a sponsor or a recruiter saying, Nobantu, I saw a certain live or what. I've got vacancies. That's how we got to Ostivov. That's how we managed to to get hold of them. They saw the lives like this. In live, if it goes viral and then somebody identifies whatever you're doing, they're free to come through and say, can I help you with like this? Is there a way we can help each other like this? Because I see you're sharing some opportunities. But if we don't, just a simple thing as just sharing a live, what in your press a live, to somebody else who might be your prospect employer. Yeah, well, that's how easy it can be, guys. But anyway, it is okay. You allow them to do whatever they want to do. But for now, maybe let me just end there, guys. Or when we'll share maybe tomorrow, if I'm able to come through tomorrow. Okay? But let's be in the habit of sharing the live, guys. I've seen it works. It does wonders, really. We might underestimate it now, but it really makes sense. It really makes sense. So maybe I'll just continue for now. And if there are any questions, kindly do ask me questions. I'll be able to respond maybe in the next 2-3 minutes. Yeah, I'll be able to respond to your questions. There was together to help. We both hold this together. Yeah. When we come on live, we just share the opportunity. You'll see how the opportunities will come. Honestly, they will just flock to us. We won't even have to go to people begging and putting in applications at times, guys. You remember what Ustivovo said yesterday? He tried and tried and tried to apply, but there were not responses. There was nothing. But luckily, there was somebody in the UK who managed to assist them. That's how it came. That's how an opportunity came by. So at times you really need to know which door to knock. Yeah, because if you keep going and keep applying when we are really flattering, we're not doing the right thing, or we're not meeting the right people, we'll just be hitting on a hard rock. So I guess that's it, guys. I don't see any questions coming through. So maybe I think let me call it a day for now, and you have a great evening. Make sure you share the love, guys. Just continue sharing the love. Before I even start saying sharing the live, yeah. So in live, I've always said it. When you come in, you see Nobantu is on live, just press the share button, share to somebody who you think, or share to your personal page. They are your friends who will see. Or there's your friend who has made it in life. They are running care homes, or they're doing so well in New Zealand, or what. I know my juniors, not only my abantanga fundala, but even my juniors who are running their own care homes. So when I talk to them, ngingela basis, like ngingela something like this, a live, I'm talking to 24 people, and people want these opportunities, they won't take me serious. They won't really take me serious. But when you share, and by accident or whatever, that person sees that live, then they want to scrutinize. What is this that she's talking about? That could be your breakthrough. But anyway, guys, let me call it a day for now. And what did I want to say? Yeah, that's it. Any questions for me? Then for those who are coming to my inbox, guys, if you come in and say hi, kumbuti hey, kumbuti hello, kumbuti hi Nobantu, I don't really know how to respond to that, because there'll be lots of messages. lots and lots of messages. You know, Lama get overwhelmed. I used to respond at least maybe within an hour they've responded to you. But because there's so much, they're so overwhelming, there's too much, I can't now keep up to them. So when I see just a hi, I just skip or I just delete. And then look at a question, that a message that will be asking something, or, you know, that will be talking about you know, something big. So I thought maybe I should just tell you, which when you come to the inbox, just say, my name is whoever. Hi, Nobantu, my name is whoever. I want to ask about this. How best can you help me? You know, oh, Nobantu, I saw this. Can you kindly check? Can you assist me? You know, it makes sense. Lama, I know where to start from. But if we start greeting each other, then Lama greet you back. Then wait for your response. Ngapa, you're talking to a full-time working mother. You know, your chances of being responded to are close to zero. They're close to zero. I'm sorry, guys. It has to be like that. But my chances really for getting a response from me from just a hi, they're really slim. They're very slim. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. All right, Unozinga says I'm busy sharing to groups. No, great, Nozinga, great. You could also come to my inbox. Yeah, you could come to my inbox, Nozinga, and then I shared a few links that I have. Yeah, I just you being our first star sender today, I guess I can do that favor. You just come to the inbox, I share. I'm sure you've got the number. I have my number here on this page. So you just check the number and then you just tell me Unozinga, and here I am. You know, I hope I'll be talking to you. Yeah, I see your profile picture, unless if you have a different profile picture on WhatsApp. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Nyalitanda Tandi. Let's keep, you know, loving each other. Let's keep positive. Let's know what this process is not easy. You just have to fight your way. You have to make sure you're applying each and every day. No day should just go by without you putting any application. It's a no. It won't work. You won't realize, you know, this diaspora journey dream. So yeah, let's take it like that, guys. Otherwise, Nilitanda Tandi. Bye for now.